welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a hair tutorial for you guys on how I curl my hair to get kind of a loose curly wave type of look. I have done a video like this previously when my hair was, number one, a lot longer, and number two, I actually used to use my straightener back then, but I have since switched to actually using a curling iron, so I wanted to do an updated video for you guys. So first things first, here is everything that you are going to need. Number one, a hairbrush. I use the Wet Brush Pro. Then you are going to need 2 hair ties, a hair clip, some hairspray. So I use the Kendra Design Spray Light Hold Hairspray. And the reason that I use the light hold is so that it doesn't make my hair too crunchy. And then last but not least, you're going to be needing a curling iron, of course. So the one that I use is the Hot Tools curling iron, and this is a 1.5 inch size barrel. My hairdresser recommended Hot Tools to me as a great brand to use, so that is why I went with this one. And it has worked great for me so far, so I would definitely recommend it to you guys as well. All right, so I am turning this on, and then as far as temperature, I keep mine all the way up at 430 degrees. For some reason, my hair just will not curl well if it's not that hot. And same with straightener, I have to turn my straightener up to like 420 also to get it nice and sleek. But obviously, it's not ideal to put the heat on that high, so I would really just go as high as your hair needs to get the curl. Just for my hair, for some reason, I really do have to like turn it up pretty high. So while that is heating up, I'm just going to go ahead and brush out my hair. This will just ensure that the curls look a lot more smooth. All right, so once that is all brushed out, I'm going to be putting half of my hair up into a ponytail. I just find that doing it in 2 layers makes it a lot easier and really ensures that I don't miss pieces. And then I just take the clip and clip it to the top of my head so it's out of the way. All right, now I'm actually going to be taking my hairspray and doing a light coat of hairspray all over the hair that I'm about to curl. And like I said earlier, my hair for some reason just really does not want to hold a curl very well. So if you're someone that struggles with that also, I have found that just putting on a little bit of hairspray before curling really does help. Oh, that hairspray smells so good, you guys. Now that my hairspray is on and my curling iron is all heated up, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I like to start from the back and then work my way forward. So I'm taking a piece of hair this size. You don't want to take hair that is too big or else it won't work out very well. Then I'm going to take the curling iron, open up the clamp, start from the top and kind of go down, and this helps to just smooth out my hair as I'm curling it. So then I make sure to leave a little bit of hair out at the end like I did here, and then I just twist it backwards so that way it's going away from my face, and I usually hold this for about 15 seconds or so. And then this letting go part is the most important, I think. So when you let go, rather than uncurling it, you really just want to open up the clamp and drop it down like that. So I really want to emphasize how you let go of the curl, because that is really what I feel like has made the biggest difference. I feel like I was trying to curl my hair and it just wasn't looking the way I wanted it to, and that's really because I wasn't letting go of the curl properly. So before I would curl it and then I would kind of just like unspiral it and then let go of the clamp at the bottom. What you really need to do is open up the clamp when your hair is still all the way curled in the curling iron and just kind of drop it out that way. So I will show you guys again. Starting at the top, kind of running it down to smooth out the hair, leaving some hair out at the bottom, curling up, and then really instead of uncurling it the whole way down, you just want to open up the clamp and drop it like that. And then you just repeat that process all the way forward. Now that it's front piece, you can probably see the curl a little bit better. This is what it looks like, nice and loose. And once that half is done, I just throw it all to the back of my head and start with the other half. And it's the same exact process. clamp it down, run it to the bottom, and then curl it back. Hold it for about 15 seconds. So again, with the front piece, it's a little bit easier to see. Here is what the curl looks like. So once the whole bottom half is done, I take my second ponytail and put that into a low pony. And this will be just a very loose ponytail, so something to just hold the hair back while I work on the top layer. So then I take down this top layer and do the exact same thing, but with the tops. So I'm going to start off by putting some hairspray on all the hair that I'm about to curl. And then I'm going to start with the back again. So clamping up top, dragging it down to smooth it out, leaving a little bit of hair at the bottom, twisting it back, and holding it for about 15 seconds or so. And if you aren't sure how long to hold it, just gently touch your hair here, and once it all feels hot, that's a pretty good sign that you can go ahead and let it go. Again, don't completely unwind it to let it go, just push this clamp and really let it fall out like that. And then that will give you that nice curl without stretching it out. And then just like we did on the bottom, I'm just going to be working my way forward. Okay, so now for this very front piece, this one is just going to be a little bit different. So you're going to start off the same by clamping it, smoothing it, leaving a little bit out, and curling it away from your face. But then as you get to the top bit, you really want to curl it up. And I just like to do this because it adds a little bit more volume. Don't unravel it all the way. Use the clamp again to open it up and let it fall out that way. And then that will give you that nice front piece wave. Now for the last fourth, yay. I really do love the way that my hair looks when it's curled, but gosh, I just wish it was as fast as it was to just straighten it. So again, with this front piece, same at the beginning, but then at the end, you just want to move it more up. And there you go. All right, so now I just take my hair out of the ponytail from the first layer. Go back to my hairspray and do a light spray of hairspray now that it is all done and curled. And maybe even tame some of these flyaways with that. Now just to loosen up the curls even more, I take my hands and very roughly just run it through the curls. I know some people like to use a brush, but I personally don't like the way that that turns out. I think it's a little bit too much, but I think just running my fingers through my hair, it turns out perfect. And then I'm left with just these nice loose waves. Like right here, for example, it looks a little bit too curly for me, but after a little bit of time, they will loosen up a bit. So that is totally fine. And that's why I also usually do my hair before I do my makeup, so it has time to drop and loosen up a little bit. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I love the way that my hair turns out like this. It took me a while, but I finally figured out all the little things I needed to do to achieve these curls and have them actually last more than 10 minutes. If you are not already subscribed, then please take a second right now to subscribe to my YouTube channel just by hitting that subscribe button and turn on your notifications if you want to ensure that you don't miss any videos. If you want to keep up with me outside of my videos, then you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram as well. My username is just @RachelSchneider. I will leave the spelling and everything for that in the description box down below. I hope that you have an amazing rest of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!